right, what up, people? It's your boy Chig. You are through to Chig Flicks, the movie and music review channel, where I bring to you my reaction on the movies I've seen, trailers I've seen, or generally diss tracks I've heard. And that's what this one is about. This one, I'm reacting to Chip's track, "The Ten Commandments," which let's have it right. This one, there's no question of it being a subliminal nothing. This is absolutely a Stormzy diss track. Um, and listen, for me, I respect it. I respect it because whilst I'm not listening to the track, you know, Chip has said and was warned him, I'm ready. I got my pen active. I've got it activated. I'm ready. You know, us North Londoners, we don't play, bruh. We don't play, bruh. um, so yeah, from what I understand, this is like it's a nice track. It's I saw Big Up Diesel. I did see you earlier in the chat room. I was going to say something and my mom calling completely distracted me. But yeah, I see what people are saying that it's not as good as Killer MC and this, that, and the other. I think it's better than Flowers, Stormzy's last track with Gets. So there you go. So I'd like to see what Ten Commandments is saying. With diss tracks, I don't normally like comparing the two on a musical level because that's not what a diss track is supposed to be. Lyric for lyric, bar for bar is what I like to, is how I compare diss tracks. And with Chip, like I say, he's one of the best lyricists in the game. British Eminem, as I call him, because I just think he's got that kind of style. He's got that kind of versatility. It's also worth mentioning that he has an EP that drops on the 29th called Snakes and Ladders. May give it a listen, so that might be worth having a listen to as well. But anyway, let's have a look at what Chip's Chip's diss track to Stormzy. I'm like babbling. Share audio. Yeah, let me not forget that. All right. Hopefully you guys can see that. I'll make it a little smaller this time in the hope that I might not get flagged this time because my last video once again got flagged. But hey ho, it is what it is. All right, so let's see what we can do with this one, yeah? So without further ado, this is 10 Commandments from Chip Diddy Chip.
That's got tracks, M1 on the beat.
Seems like everyone is going for this black and white effect video at the moment. We just saw Stormzy and Gets deal with theirs. And now we're seeing Chip come out with another black and white video.
Okay then, you're a bad boy, okay then. Wicked skeng man, okay then. With all that money can't buy these flows. Someone have a go, okay then. Foster care that when I spray pen. Hashtag murky, but you're not a murker. Promise when I finish with this coconut, I'm gonna push his hairline back further. So no more Dubai, go Turkey. Cause that hairline needs surgery. I don't wanna hear about hashtag murky. Them boy that's a can't murk me. Yo, 1 minute you're on home invasions, next minute you're at strangers painting. Like why you love?
Yeah, it's true. It's true. I could already see this is going down a pretty similar route to Flowers, and in a sense of kind of, I won't say assassinate his character, but more question his characters. Like, well, on the one hand, you're saying X, like you're this good person, you're this Christian, you're this religious person, and then you're talking about running up with people, with people. There's a contradictory there. Like you're not real, are you? So we're already going down that route. So let's continue.
Love going people's houses, yo. Tanning in your yard, you pagan. You know on the mic, I'm a cannibal. You can't even handle cannabis. Twin and a crew should have warned you. Chipmunk, don't do panicking. You're all gonna hear Stormzy took a L and he tried stand tall before he fell. So he's a man of his word in some ways, but he's on stalking like a girl. Cocaine, my nose don't know the smell. I'm on track, he's off the rails. You're just a bitch with OnlyFans. Boy, I don't give two fucks what you sell. Boy, I don't give two fucks what you sold.
Jeez. See why I call him British Eminem? The wordplay, the assassination, the double entendre meanings, the thought-provoking sentences. Who in the UK does all of that shit at the same time? Who? Gosh, I gotta take that bar back. Hold on one sec.
He took a L and he tried stand tall before he fell. So he's a man of his word in some ways, but he's on stalking like a girl. Cocaine, my nose don't know the smell. I'm on track, he's off the rails. You're just a bitch with OnlyFans. Boy, I don't give two fucks what you sell. Boy, I don't give two fucks what you sold. You got that contradictory flow. 1 minute is fuck the government, fuck Boris. Next minute you're telling people vote. Boy, you're not a Christian, you're a fraud. Crucify him, praise the Lord. How are you blinded by his grace, but still managed to find my door? To save your life, you couldn't spit like me, you can get it in British.
Oh my gosh, wait. Goodness gracious. Assassination. I already knew it from the first bar. Without even listening to the rest of the track, I knew that was the line he was going down because it's true. It's true. But, you know, Stormzy is clearly a very proud Christian. You know? And don't get me wrong, I do think you get people that walk that fine line a lot. I'm a Christian, for example, right? But I also don't pretend to gangbang. That doesn't mean to say to myself that, but that doesn't mean to say to you that I couldn't handle myself in a given situation. Whereas with Stormzy, the way he paints himself is this Tupac gangster, but at the same time, he's also this holier than thou, rise above it Christian who is richer than rich, and it's like a complete contradiction, you know. So yeah, I mean, it's got to be said. It's not to mention that you're talking about, oh well, you're a Christian this, you're a Christian that, and those are all the things that you kind of touched upon in the track since the diss, right? But then at the same time, what you've basically done is that you've kind of gone, you're talking about running up on people's houses and dragging people out of cars, which he literally just said in his last track. Fair play. I mean, let's call it what it is. It's shit.
Sure, get it in tweet. Gem, speng, kwasi asem. Weird me, don't try me again. Dickhead. I'm a usher this boy.
What just happened?
Crucify him, praise the Lord.
What
How
just
are you
happened?
blinded by...
What just happened? Because I'm not Ghanaian. Please don't tell me this motherfucker's dissing him and Ghanaian. Otherwise, his fucking beef's over before it's even begun. Tell me he's not dissing my man in his own fucking language, bruv. Or it's over before it's even started. Because I know that's Ghanaian. I've got enough Ghanaian friends, bruh. Tell me that ain't Ghanaian. I need a Ghanaian person on the scene immediately. Where you at? Where you at? That can't be. It can't be. It can't be. Because I did catch the bar, I'll dish you in your language, but I didn't think it was actually going to start doing it.
The government, fuck Boris. Next minute you're telling people vote. Boy, you're not a Christian, you're a fraud. Crucify him, praise the Lord. How are you blinded by his grace, but still managed to find my door? To save your life, you couldn't spit like me. You can get it in British or get it in tweet. Gem, spend, kwasi asem. Weird me, don't try me again. Dickhead. I'ma usher this boy to a seat, do a U-turn, spin back round. You came up remixing my bars, prick, not the other way around. You can't run out of bars, just like Chip, you can't run out of bars. That's what you said, look now you dead. If I was dead, you get spun out the park, run out the dance. Chip, don't run out your nah. I would've bummed up, I would've grass.
No. Can't switch the flow like that without me digesting the previous bit. Whoa. Chip diddy chip, chitty chip, chip diddy chip. British Eminem. I'm telling you. Forget the goofy videos that Eminem does. Who does his type of wordplay, his type of lyricism, his type of double entendres, his type of style? Who does that? Flipping heck.
If I was there, you get spun out the park, run out the dance, chip don't run out your nah. I would have bumba, I would have Ross, take it there, take it far, take your gal, take your dog. Humble pie, serve that well, I'm a humble guy. Deep down, all of the guys on your side. Deep down, wanna see the clash on the slide. Trust me, I know about youths like you. Fuck with a nigga and it's pagan too. Always when you're in the middle on both tunes. Caught in the middle when my pen go boom. So, pick a side, man of mine, aiming at fences. Who's on the fence then? I get defensive and get offensive. Man get offended. Trust me, I pen up in no time. Pen up and sky that. Plus, I don't stop to the ending. Someone get this bitch a bryce, a booby trap when I'm sending. Hearing I'm popping online, but I don't even check my mentions. Them man,
Hey,
they come offline because they can't handle the attention. I can handle all the tension.
I clocked the last bit. That's why I thought I'll let it play. True. Let's be real. You know, so there's some people that come online, and I know this is someone who has a reasonably successful YouTube channel. That you have to ignore 99% of what you see online. You can't let that shit get to your heart, get to your soul. And all right, cool. Stormzy's success is 2,000 times more than the success I have on a public level. But it's true. Like you got one on the one hand, you got one guy who deletes his Twitter because he gets to arguments online. This is the same geezer, and this is why perhaps I'm a little bit salty towards Stormzy. I remember once, right? I think I've told you this story before, but for anyone who doesn't know the story, right? Once me and Stell were doing a show, and look, I don't know what possessed Stell to do this, but I asked him a question about a mutual friend of his, and as it turns out, Stormzy's, which I never knew before. And that was Joel from Cheeky Sport. And I just I just wondered if he was this cool guy because, people have been telling me that, he's not as nice as he likes to, as he makes out and shit like that. And I thought I was just talking to my friend. I didn't know anything else. I was just having a light conversation with him, right? Literally the next day, my shit gets clipped to Stormzy. And Stormzy, without any context, this brother doesn't know me, goes, what a twat. So, yeah, I'll be honest. Yeah, there's part of me that feels a little way. But there's part of me that feels a little way about Stormzy. But it didn't stop me being happy and calling it straight down the middle when he battled Wiley. But that little story just goes to show you that he's too involved in his social media. Chip just has it. Doesn't get involved in the mentions. It's what you're supposed to do. Anyway, I missed most of the previous bit of bars, so I need to rewind it. Because there was something else I was gonna put.
If man get offended, trust me, I pen up in no time, pen up and sky that, plus I don't stop to the ending. Someone get this bitch a bryce, a booby trap when I'm sending. Hearing I'm popping online, but I don't even check my mentions. Them man, they come offline because they can't handle the attention. I can handle all the tension. After school, him, that's a take your gal, take your dog. Right. Humble pie, serve that well, I'm a humble guy. Deep down, all of the guys on your side. Deep down, wanna see the clash on the slide. Trust me, I know about youths like you. Fuck with a nigga and it's pagan too. Always when you're in the middle on both tunes. Caught in the middle when my pen go boom. So, pick a...
Do you notice that bar? Did you notice that bar? I'm gonna rewind it again. which lets me know this may not stay between Stormzy and Chig.
Pie, serve that well, I'm a humble guy. Deep down, all of the guys on your side. Deep down, wanna see the clash on the slide. Trust me, I know about youths like you. Fuck with a nigga and it's pagan too. What's when you...
Did you notice that? There you go. My goodness. Who is the pagan he's referring to? Is what I'm wondering. Fuck you and his little pagan too. Who's that he's talking about? Talking about Gets. Uh-oh. 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 It's what that uh-oh. I'm just saying. I could be misreading it. But you listen to the bar yourself. Uh-oh. What's happening there?
In the middle on both tunes. Caught in the middle when my pen go boom. So, pick a side, minimize, aiming at...
And even that little bit at the end, like saying, you know, you're going to get caught in the middle with them both tunes. Obviously, he's done 2 tunes with my brain is fucking gone. He's done 2 tunes with Stormzy. So boy.
Fences, who's on the fence then? I get defensive and get offensive, man get offended. Trust me, I pen up in no time, pen up and sky that, plus I don't stop to the ending. Someone get this bitch a prize, a booby trap when I'm sending. Hearing I'm popping online, but I don't even check my mentions. Them man they come offline, cause they can't handle the attention. I can handle all the tension. After school, him that's attention. Go home, Roger, we ain't brethren. Use my voice and make a sample. I go crack you on a sample. Fuck with shit that's gonna cost you. Have you flaring up your nostrils. Slap it ASAP with precision. G-Sap's your own religion. Hop out the whip, looking for chip, you only bad with the bros. Cause that one the vibe. 2 days before when you came on your own. If you're so bad, tell me cuz, why you ain't come back, one man up?
See? Notice that. Now he's talking about the time when he rolled up on his yard with 2 man. But he said, well, where's this energy come from? 2 days before that, you were looking for me by yourself. And then all of a sudden, I drop a diss track, and now you want to come up with 2 man.
2 hands up, or we just gang. The one that you say you own and don't rent. Wrestling, bars, try me. You didn't mind when it was wily. Good kid, I want a G before rap. I want a thief before rap. So no crap before.
See? And then he goes to me. Then he goes, you didn't mind when it was Wiley. Wiley dissed you on Instagram and you had 2 tracks for him. I diss you and you try and roll up on my yard.
Rap, so that cracking all raps. Still tortilling tracks. You man are some trifling dogs. Dalmatians don't change their spots. Now I'm barking what? Can't corner me, neither nor my team. Disrespect man's program. I heard your little line about them man's cold, but kaboom, the ad lib belongs to Conan. You know this thing, no guts, no glory. Snake, you know you was banging my story. I got my pen and my highlight, fam. Trust me, it's jarring. I like them, man. What kind of Christian dragging man out of cars? Repent or you're going hell, my dog. Come on.
You know what I'm saying? More assassination of his character. Like, what kind of Christian drags people out of their car? Which is the bar he said literally in the Gets verse. Talk about dragging people out of cars. But when the track before that, you're talking about how much of a Christian you were.
With it, I'm commanding. Now you gon' read the 10 commandments. The Lord can't save you from this rotting. Bamba wall, I'm on your rotted. Spiritual wickedness slew him. What type of juju are you doing? Last time I checked, you were signed to the guy that's the father of the guy who signed 6'9", so you better check yourself quick before you wreck yourself. Study your team, stop studying mine. I'm nice whenever it's studying time. The game been snaky, snakes and ladders update me. Check it out on the 29th. Go read the 10 commandments. And live your life that way. M1 on the beat. Let's go. Tracks,
So what do I think? Sorry. I woke up really chesty today. Pissing me off. That's always fantastic. I thought it was fantastic. And actually, I preferred this to Killer MC. Now, Killer MC, people would tell me, is a a better musical track. That's why I prerequisite by saying I'm not talking about as a musical track. I'm talking about as a diss track. I want to see if this is a diss song. I want to see something kicked on from Killer MC. I want to see wordplay. I want to see musical flows. I want to see flow change. I want to see speed changes, lane changes, double entendres, double meanings for stuff. And we had all of that in this track. And the funny thing is, this is what I really like about that's what I really like about Chig. You always feel like there's more to come. Like I still feel like maybe he clicked into third gear, maybe, and there's still more to come from that. So let's see. I think for me, it's very clear that Stormzy's decided to handle this differently to the way he handled the Wiley situation. The Wiley situation, he clearly knew that he had that nugget of, well, people ran your mum out of the country. So I'm going to hold on to that shit. Right? And that's what's going to make me win it. With Chip, first of all, Chip is so good, you're going to need more than just that one little thing. B, he gets into a lot of beef. So there's probably a lot of his dirty laundry is probably already out there. And I think if it is already out there, what are you really going to say? What are you really going to say against Chip that's going to just hang in there with him? So he's almost better just not addressing it, and people just assume that he takes a loss, which is the Drake way of handling it. That's the way. That's funny enough. That's the Drake way of dealing with beefs. That's the Drake way of dealing with beefs. When it came to Pusha T, he didn't want no smoke or Pusha T. That's what it kind of reminds you of. This situation reminds you of that exact same situation. When Pusha T came with it. In fact, with Pusha T, it was one of them ones where he exposed Drake in such a way. He told the world that Drake had a son. I mean, you cannot get much more personal than that. You don't get much more personal. And Drake had to suck that shit up. Because let's be real here, he would have got destroyed by Pusha T. And then you promote Pusha T at the same time. You promote Pusha T essentially destroying you. So it's a very, very, very similar sort of feel to me. Like I just feel like Diesel says, big up to Diesel. I feel like he's just getting warmed up, and I especially ahead of Chip's album release as well on the 29th. I think if you're Stormzy, I just think you don't reply. You just got to suck it up, keep sucking it up, keep hitting those subliminals if you really want to hit them subliminals, and then keep going. Or you can take the L, reply back, but I think you'll take the L. Maybe in the long run, people will respect him more if he replies back and takes the L. But I don't know, man. It's a difficult situation. I think he was better off not running up on Chip, because now I feel like Chip has a bee in his bonnet and he's gonna get to it no matter what. So it is what it is. But anyway, you guys let me know what you think. What do you think of the Chip track? Do you think it's better than Killer MC? Do you have your own opinions on the way the beef will go? Who do you think will win, Chipmunk or Stormzy, if Stormzy ever replies? Let me know. Leave it in the comments below. All right, I'm about to bounce. I'll chat to you guys soon. Take care of this. Oh, I forgot. But take care, and yeah, peace.